the philosophy of Jainism regarding cosmology. What did you say, Yashashvi? What we are going to do today? Yeah, Jain cosmology. Actually, Jain cosmology nahi hai ye. See, when we say something, it has lots of meaning, like shayad. Like it has lots of meaning. Jain cosmology. Cosmology to ek hi hai. What is their ideas? What are their philosophy regarding cosmology? You all know what is the meaning of cosmology? It's clear now. What's the science? We learn about the origin and development of this universe. So, what Jain thinks, what actually is their ideas regarding cosmology. Okay. So, today we are going to do their philosophy regarding cosmology. Now, according to them, what they think about cosmos? क्या सोचते हैं? We have you got hint yesterday. थोड़ा बहुत hint तो आपको मिल ही गया था. What they think about the cosmos? How cosmos regulates? How it works? Yesterday we talked about this something. How? कल बात करी थी हम लोग ने. कुछ कहा था कि यूनिवर्स कैसे चलता है according to Jainism. This religion, what is the criteria of functioning of this universe? Try to recollect. Try to think. According to Jains, this world is not created by any god. It is self-created, everlasting, and it works. इस बात ध्यान से सुन लीजिए. It works according to the universal law. Okay? When they think there's no one to regulate, to make it work, to guide it, to create it, to protect it, to destroy it. Like the Hindu mythology has. Creator, who is the creator of this world? A protector and destroyer. So we have these three important gods that take care of this whole universe. But according to Jains, there is no one to take care of this world. It is a self-help religion. Human beings are going to take care themselves, or it is created by its own. And it works according to the universal law. See, this is the basic philosophy idea about the universe, about the cosmology. Now, what they're doing, they are dividing this universe time period into two halves. Into two halves, two cycles. एक क्या है? If you remember, जितेंद्र, एक है उत्सर्पिणी, another one is the time period of this Kal Chakra. Time period. This word is what? This word is rotating endlessly. This is moving endlessly, everlasting. Kab create hua, kab khatam hoga, there is nothing like that. It's moving all the time. It's always in motion, according to Jain philosophy. It is always moving. It is everlasting. And the time period, it is divided into time period, Kal Chakras. And Kal Chakras are two halves. One cycle is Uttarpini. Important, write it down if you want. And number two is Avasarpini. These are the two cycles. One is half, two half. Utsarpini and Avasarpini. What do you mean by Utsarpini? Utsarpini is taken as ascending and Avasarpini as descending. Now again, what is the meaning of ascending and descending? Ascending and descending is well known. Everybody knows the meaning. But the implication, what is the implication? It is implying in Jain philosophy regarding cosmology. It is saying that this ascending and descending is related to happiness and morality. Happiness and morality. ascending, descending, related to happiness and morality. When in the cycle there is lots of happiness around, when morality is very high, then it is as utsarpini. Okay, ascending. Okay, and when the morality and happiness is low, level is low, जैसे अभी कलयुग, according to Kalyug we are saying, according to this life half circle, this time period, when the morality and happiness, everyone is unhappy, sad. Few people, very rare people, are only happy and satisfied with their life. Then it is avasarpini, that is descending. Morality भी बहुत कम है. Nobody thinks about ethics, what is wrong, what is right. Nobody is taking care to understand this. Jo man mein aaye, which is profitable for us, we'll do that. So this time is avasarpini. Avasarpini is the time. So time, it is divided into two circles. Now, this time, they say that this half circle is avasarpini. Okay, Jainism says. Now, in every circle, they say in every circle, there are 63 great people, 63 great personalities, 63, 24 Tirthankaras, 12 Chakravarti Rajas. This, write it down. These are things you need to remember. So 63 great man, 24 Tirthankara, and 12 Chakravarti Rajas. So we see that the first Tirthankara according to them was Rishabha Nath, and last one was Mahavira. So they have completed. Now this word will again have a cycle. Yeah, you're sure you want to do history class? Then why did you come? So it's not happening here. Okay. So in this half circle, this, according to them, this is going to happen. Now the half circle has been completed. Now it will again come to an end. Again it will keep on rotating. फिर एक circle शुरू होगा. But how it is going to come to end? Nothing is known. Nothing said about this. Now, yeah, 24 Tirthankaras and 12 Chakravarti Rajas. Chakravarti Rajas. When did I say 24? I said 63 great men are going to be born in this cycle. 63 great men are going to be born in this cycle, and 24 Tirthankaras. This is separate. I'm not going to say, I didn't say 36. Maybe slip कर गया होगा, 36 निकल गया होगा मुझसे. लेकिन 63 great men. Now, this is what they say about the cosmology. This is how the cosmology works. Now, what they are going to say, what they say about the knowledge. Sagar, rare face to see. So, now knowledge. They also say something about knowledge, which is very important. Without knowledge, you can't do anything. Jnana sarvattam hai. So, what is knowledge? What is knowledge according to them? Supreme knowledge kya hai unke liye? We talked about that. What is the supreme? Kaivalya Gyan. Kaivalya Gyan is the supreme knowledge. That is complete knowledge. Now, according to them, knowledge is divided into two kinds. One is pramanam. Another is Nai. This is two types of knowledge. According to Jain philosophy, what is pramana? Pramana is the complete knowledge. Complete knowledge means as the thing is, as the knowledge about a thing as it is. Okay. that is completely, you know, everything about that particular thing. That is complete knowledge. समझे आप? Clear? As the thing is, you know everything about it. As it is, the thing as it is, you know, have complete knowledge of it. That is Kaivalya Gyan. Naya, yesterday we discussed about Naya. What is that? Yesterday we talked about Naya. What is the Naya? Naya knowledge. Naya. Yeah, it's partial truth, partial knowledge, partial reality. That is partial knowledge. Shaidvad, Nayavad, and Anekantavad. Where Nayavad mein jo Naya, that is partial truth. Every people, every human being is only capable of partial knowledge. That is only incomplete, or you can say partial. Not completely, it's not knowing completely about a thing. I think you people know, or I'm sure you know, elephant and blind man की story है ना? Elephant and blind man. Hold करके उनको भेजा जाता है, go and touch this particular thing and tell me what type of it is. This is a story. It is found in this Jain scriptures only. They give example. That is a maxim. Now it has become a maxim. तो वो जाते हैं, तो वो somebody touches the trunk. Somebody touches the body only. Somebody touches ears. According to their perception, वो आके कहते हैं कि हाथी ऐसा है. Actually, it is हाथी, but they don't know what it is हाथी. तो कोई कहता है कि सूप की तरह है, कान is like सूप की तरह, कोई कहता है रस्सी की तरह है. So different people are giving according to their perception. They are not, they can't see beyond, because their eyes are so folded, they can't see it. So when this fold will go, then they can see the complete truth. हम लोग के सामने से ज्ञान हटा, सामने ज्ञान है, ओ ज्ञान में पर्दा पड़ा हुआ है. So we can't see the complete truth. When this will be removed, then only, and it will, there is a process through which we have to go to have complete knowledge. So Naya is a partial knowledge, because we have very limited perception. We have our own perception. According to that, we speak, we tell our reality. Okay. Now, how this jnana is accumulated, how this jnana is, from where we are getting this jnana. Again, there are different types. There are 5. एक है mati jnana. Write it down. A first jnana. Types of jnana. It's a way how it is accumulated, how it is. Panch Mahabhatas, this is different. This is jnana, knowledge. How we are acquiring the knowledge. Kis jariye se, through what is the source of that knowledge. Okay. So 5 jnana hai. एक है mati jnana. Mati jnana. Then second is shruta jnana. Third is avadhi jnana. Very important. Avadhi jnana. And then maha paryaya jnana. नहीं पढ़ा, बगैर prelims के लिए this is important. Okay, then you have to work for this. नहीं मिला ना, इसीलिए तो मैम notes बनाती है आप लोग के लिए. ढूंढ के सब तरफ से I collect so many books, which is important. They only say knowledge, prana and naya, then that's it. They remove everything. और जब questions आएंगे तो from where you are going to answer? That's not their concern. They don't bother about this. Teachers who think that I can give as much as I can to my, सोचते syllabus complete कर दो, somehow touch it and go away. उससे नहीं होगा काम. अगर if you really want that your students to qualify, then you should work very hard. Teachers should have work very hard. उनको बहुत मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, और मेहनत करके फिर आप पढ़ो और फिर बच्चे मेहनत करें. Then the result will come. नहीं तो this is what mati ज्ञान, श्रुता ज्ञान, avadhi jnana, and mahaparyaya jnana, and then is kaivalya jnana, complete knowledge. And how this mati jnana is coming? We are obtaining mati jnana from किससे? mati का मतलब mind and senses. We are obtaining, we are acquiring knowledge from our mind and senses. This is mati jnana. And Shruta Gyan kya hai? Shruta Gyan is that, no, not only that. We are acquiring knowledge not from mind and senses, but we are acquiring knowledge through signs, symbols. This is hearing, scriptures. There's different types. We are having Shruta Gyan. Now, what is the next? Avadhi Gyan. Avadhi Gyan is a spiritual Gyan. Spiritual Gyan, when a person acquires, it's not acquired through mind and senses, is it acquired through superpower. When person, after doing certain exercises or practice, acquires the knowledge of Avadhi Gyan, through which he can see present, past, and future. This is Avadhi Gyan. Avadhi means what? What is the meaning of Avadhi? Duration, time. So he is acquiring the knowledge of time, present, past, future. So he has that power. He can say about this times. So he is having the Avadhi knowledge. No, everybody can't acquire this knowledge. Special efforts are needed to acquire this knowledge. So this is Avadhi Gyan. Now Mahaparyaya Gyan, what is this Gyan? How it is acquired? It is acquired by watching other human beings, like other people, living beings. Through their exercises, through their processes, through their work, we are acquiring knowledge. Sometimes we can't understand. Especially, I'll tell you one thing. When I started learning driving, so it was very tough. I could not connect everything, clutch, brake and everything. But when I watched my driver, I used to watch him, how he's driving, I learned myself. By watching them, pehle nahi watch karte, I just used to sit, but when I thought, I should learn now, way back, so I started, okay, tell me how to do it. I was unable to do it. एक साथ steering भी पकड़ना है, clutch भी लगाना है, brake भी लगाना है, so it was so difficult for me. I said, okay, Pen, I'll sit beside you, you do, I'll watch you. I was watching him and I learned. And it took me 3-4 days on me to learn. After that, I came on road, practice makes perfect. उसके बाद रोड पे जब चलाने लगो तो चलाने लगती हो. Otherwise, to learn, I took 3-4 days. So by watching other people doing, you can also learn. Now next is Kevalya Gyan. Kevalya Gyan, you all know, the complete knowledge. Only the omniscient, that is the person who has complete knowledge is called omniscient. तो बोला ही जाता है. Particular word is there for him. Kevalya. केवली, केवल ज्ञान, केवली. केवल ज्ञान जिसको है उसको कहते हैं केवल्यनी. So now these are the different knowledge, these are the different ज्ञान. And केवल्य को कैसे हम obtain करेंगे? Now we are how to do it, how to obtain it. Now this ज्ञान is believed to be an intrinsic quality of a living soul, of a jiva, जो अंदर से आपके है. Intrinsic मतलब आप, everybody, you and me, everybody has innate, आपके अंदर ये quality है, आपको करना बस उभारना है. So केवल ज्ञान, this complete knowledge, this intrinsic quality, it is an intrinsic quality in every human soul, हर जीवा में है, especially in human beings. So they can only they have to be conscious. If I have this thing, जैसे पवन पुत्र हनुमान can fly and go to other part, but he didn't knew. किसी ने याद दिलाया तो उनको याद आया and he crossed. तो उसी तरह आप लोग, हम लोग को सबको पता है कि अंदर है, we have that intrinsic quality, but we don't work for it. जब work करने लगेंगे तो केवल ज्ञान मिल जाएगा. Now work क्यों नहीं कर पाते हम लोग? Why we can't do? Because why we can't achieve Kaivalya Gyan? This all I am speaking as Jain philosophy, okay? Why we can't do it? Because karma particles, karmas, are the one which is obstructing our path, which is bringing hurdles in our way to reach to Kaivalya Gyan. And now what is karma particles? What is karma? Karma क्या है? Karma particles क्या है? This is, they are also telling about the ideas and their conception. What are karmas? Karmas क्या है? Karmas are the material particles that is floating in the universe, in the space. According to Jain philosophy, write it down. It is under karma. What is karma? ये पूछा जाता है कभी कभी आजा. What is karma? It is understood as a material particles. That is karma pudgal. G-A-L-A. Pudgala hai. Pudgal. I'm saying L-A. L is, you know, they always use L at A is added. Karma pudgala. Floating in space. Of all the karma particles that is floating in space, Mohiniya particles, Mohiniya karma particles, that is delusion causing. They cause Maya. Maya jisko kehte hain, Mohiniya. That is delusion causing are the most difficult to overcome. They are the most difficult. The karma particles obstruct the consciousness. The karma particles obstruct the consciousness, that is the three qualities of a jiva. जो three qualities है जीवा की, what is? That is consciousness, virya and bliss, sukha. These three qualities are obstructed by karma particles, that is consciousness, bliss and energy. Consciousness means chaitanya, bliss matlab sukh, energy means virya. Okay? So these three are obstructed by karma particles. So we can see, जैसे कि you can see in a mirror, dust लग जाता है, we can't see in a clean mirror. In the same way, the karma particles is covering us. So our soul, jiva, is covered by karma particles. He can't see the clearness. He clear mirror, he can't see the clear things. Reality can't be seen by him. उसी में फंस के रह जाता है. Okay. So the how to ward off, how to get rid of these karma particles. Now these karma particles, why this karma particles is flowing towards the jiva? क्यों human beings को karma particles पकड़ने आ रहा है? Because this human, this soul is very passionate. Very passionate. They are always full of emotions. So this karma particles is flowing towards jiva. Now there are different stages. एक stage है कि of karmas. The first stage, this is important. First stage is asrava. Now, what do you mean by stages of karma? Stages, I am saying this, there are stages. Regarding what? Stages regarding what? What you are understanding? When I am saying that there are stages of karma, so what do you mean by stages? In relation to whom? Relation to what? बोलिए. Relation to jiva. जीव से ही तो हम बात कर रहे हैं ना कि किस सिचुएशन में एक जीव है. A soul is in which condition? Whether he is a keval jnani, kevalim, or whether he is a siddha, whether he is a arihan, or he is a layman, or he is a sadhu, or he is a teacher. Stages, these are the stages. And stages क्यों stage पे है वो? According to karmas. कर्मा ने उनको क्यों किस पकड़ रखा है? किसी को बहुत मोह ने पकड़ रखा है, किसी को बहुत ज्यादा you know, I think Rajasi, Tamasi, Sattvic. So people who are captured by the Rajasi feelings, Rajasi attributes, so they are like human beings. Those who have Tamasi, total Tamasi pravritti, so the karmas of these people are taking them to hell. They are totally, आलस में क्या क्या आता है? Laziness. आप सो के उठ नहीं पा रहे, टाइमली डिसिप्लिन वे से काम नहीं कर पा रहे, या तो सात्विक ये है कि आपके अंदर बुरे बुरे you have bad feelings for everything. So you have Rajasi pravritti, like pichas and different types of tamasi, you are doing wrong things. So this pichas means Rakshas means what? People who are doing bad deeds, they are Rakshas. तो वो उसको बना देते हॉर्न होता भी है, because animals have different types of, वो man human beings में भी आ जाता है. So these are the people. So karmas are, these are the stages where you are in good, you are doing good deeds, you have good feelings, good, everything very best, fine, fantastic. Then you have sattvic karmas. Sattvic karmas hai, so these are sattvic, rasi, tamasic stages of karma. Yahan aswara, they are saying different stages. These stages are the stages in which karmas are you surrounding you, capturing you, the jivas. That is the stage. Aswara mein kya hai? Influx of karma. This is the first stage when the karmas are flowing towards the jiva. It's the karmas are influx of karma. The karmas are flowing, coming towards the jiva. Number 2 is bandha. Bandha. Bandha means bandha when you're born. Bondage is there. Bondage of karma. When you are bound, you are tied by the karmas. When the jiva is bound by the karma particles. Such a jiva is called jiva is in bondage. Jiva bondage. Jiva is in bondage. Now the third is sambara. Sambara means what? When there is stoppage of karma. Stoppage of influx or inflow of karma. Now, this is stage. Sambara is very important stage when you are stopping the coming of the inflow of the karmas. उस समय आप रोक दे रहे हो. कैसे रोक दे रहे हो? With the help of 3 important gems. That is 3 ratna. Very important. Sambara, because Sambara is the stage when with the help of 3 gems, 3 ratna, this is the very important philosophy of Jainism. With the help of this, you're stopping the coming inflow of the karmas. Ab kya aap kar rahe ho? You are doing that, neither the good or the bad karmas is coming towards you. You are immune from all this. आप एकदम अपने आप को रोक लिया है. आप सम हो गए हैं, balanced. That is sambara. You are not letting the karmas affect you. Any karma is not coming to you. You are stopping the inflow of the karma. Number 4 is nirjara. Nirjara. What is nirjara? Now nirjara is the destroying of the karma. Destroy and burn up the accumulated karma. जो भी आपके अच्छे बुरे, वैसे बुरों को ही जलाएंगे, अच्छों को नहीं जलाएंगे. बुरे कर्मों को ही हम जलाएंगे. So the destroying of the karma, all the karmas, this stage when you have आपके जो पुराने पाप हैं, if you sin you have done in your life, that is going to be destroyed and burned up. क्यों? उससे जब आपका बैलेंस अच्छे कामों का बढ़ जाएगा तो नेचुरली तब बुरे कामों का बैलेंस कम हो जाएगा. So you are going to burn up. Now next is stages, important one, moksha. Last one, moksha. This is the last stage. Moksha, jiva attains perfect freedom from karmic particles. Karmic particles. The jiva is getting free from all the karma particles. जितने भी float कर रहे हैं space में and attracting the jiva, it is getting rid of all the particles. Now no particles can touch the jiva. So it has become so strong. By what? How? कैसे बना वो strong? By austerities, according to Jain philosophy. आप जितना भी austerity, you live your life in austerity. तपस्या कर करके you are making your body, your soul. Body is not. You are making your soul very important, very strong, so very powerful that no karmic particles can now affect you. So this is very important. This is the last. When the last particles, karma particles, are going away from the jiva, from the soul, he gains infinite knowledge. He gains infinite knowledge. That is kevalya jnana. These are the process how he is getting kevalya. अगर आपसे पूछा जाएगा in how, or if there are options, you should know the process. We should understand it. कि केवल ज्ञान, how you are reaching to that point. केवल ज्ञान को पाने के लिए. How, what are the things which are affecting you, and you need to, the jiva needs to, the soul needs to get rid of that. It becomes pure soul, and then he is acquiring keval gyan, that is, he is becoming omniscient. Now, the purification of, again, the purification of the soul, according to Jain philosophy, has 14 gunasthanas. 14 gunasthanas. That is the ladder, that is the stages for purification of soul. Now, when he is passing through different stages, when he is reaching to the 13th stage, that 13th stage, he becomes a Arihant or Tirthankara. 13th stage में वो Cavalian बन रहा है, that is Arihant, he is having all the knowledge, Cavalian. And the 14th stage, when he is reaching, Arihant immediately before his death, up he is going to leave his body. He has completed everything. When he is liberated from all activity and remaining karma particles also leave him, all the particles are left. Just before his death, remember this, just before his death, then he is fully, repeat kar, theek hai. So, write it down, then you will remember. One who has entered the 13th stage, we are not talking about all the stages, just we need to remember that in a ladder, when you step up, in a ladder there are 14 stages, gunasthanas. And when a person, human being, a jiva, soul, is reaching the 13th stage, a jiva is reaching the 13th stage, and of Kevalya Gyan is called Kevali. जैसे we told you, then he is केवल ज्ञान पूरा पा गया, that he is the Kevali. So omniscient being. Now he has achieved liberation. His salvation उसको मिल गया. He has achieved liberation, salvation. Now this is in his body. He has his own body. So now he has acquired the ability to teach the other people, to make. Now this is Cavalian has Keval Gyan. देखिए ये stage है. Cavalian has reached a stage when he has acquired that he is Keval Gyan, then he is Kevali. Now when he has acquired, this is second stage, when he has acquired the ability to teach other people, that is Arihant. This minor difference, minus Tirthankara और Arihant. डिफरेंस है लेडर में. देखिए केवलिन पा गया, केवल ज्ञान एक इंसान जीवा ने पा गया, दिस इज वन स्टेज. जब उसमें एबिलिटी आ गई टू टीच अदर पीपल, देन इट इज अरिहंत और तीर्थंकरा. बहुत सारे साधु संत, बहुत सारे केवलिन हुए जिन्होंने टीच नहीं किया, दे जस्ट डिड देयर ऑस्टेरिटीज, दे जस्ट लेड देयर लाइफ. महावीरा वाज अरिहंत, ही टॉट अदर पीपल, ही गेव समन्स, ही गेव डिस्कोर्सेस. तो वो अरिहंत बने, वो तीर्थंकरा बने. लाइक वी हैव 24 तीर्थंकरा. केवलिन तो बहुत हो गए, बहुत सारे लोग हुए होंगे, ज्ञान बहुतों को केवल ज्ञान हुआ होगा, लेकिन only 24 are तीर्थंकरास because they have the ability to teach other people. So that's the minor difference, major difference, minor and major both, because they are coming out as a leader to teach other people. They are above God also, because they are teaching, according to Jain philosophy, they are above God also because they are teaching other people how to acquire Kevalya Gyan, how to acquire omniscient, become omniscient, and how to get liberation and salvation. Okay. So this is the difference. Now 14th stage जो है, देखिए, this was the Kevalian or Arihanta stage. Now the 14th stage, when they are reaching, just before leaving their body, they are becoming Siddha. This is another stage. तो ये स्टेज आर इंपॉर्टेंट. दे आर, देन दे बिकम फुल्ली लिबरेटेड. अब बॉडी भी चली गई, बॉडी भी अब चली गई. उस तक बॉडी थी, अरिहंत और तीर्थंकरास के समय तक बॉडी वाज देयर, but now they have left their body also. They are becoming siddha, they are reaching to siddha lok. So the arihant, arihant जो है, arihant are worshipped by Jains, but not the siddhas. जो siddhas are more they have more knowledge because they are becoming siddh, but they, because the arihant are teaching, remember this, they Jain people, Jainism, Jains worship the Tirthankaras and not the Siddhas, because they teach other people, they make other people to get salvation. They're doing a different great work. That's why they worship it. Okay. So those Siddhas are spiritually higher, they are going to Siddha Lok, but spiritually they are higher than Arihants. But Arihants are teaching other people, they are helping other people, supporting other people to acquire liberation, to acquire a Keval Gyan. That's why they are worshipped, they are more respected by the Jains. Okay. The Jains, what is the view of Jains on God? I think that is clear to you. I think clear to you. Huh? नहीं, हाँ, व्यू तो दिख रहा है ना. Actually, maybe it's not that clear, but they have view about God. What is God according to Jains? We have done yesterday. We have done the class. You tell me what according to them is. Who, by, what do you mean by everyone? Everyone, you and me, are God according to Jains? नहीं, ये तो हमारा हिंदू फिलॉसफी है. सभी के अंदर गॉड है. कि people, those who have acquired the Keval Gyan are gods. Kevalin, Arihant, Tirthankaras, Sadhu, Siddha, they are God. केवल ज्ञान जिनको हो गया है, they are super human being. अवधि ज्ञान जिनको हो गया है, they are super being, they are God. They are God according to them. But everyone is not God. Everyone, though people, those who acquire the great knowledge, that is keval gyan, omniscient, that these people are God. Not everyone, we all are not God. But in the philosophy, everyone is God. You just, वो भी बोलते हैं, Jain is also saying same thing, but with little twist. They mean to say same thing. Every day these gods are increasing in Jains also. क्यों? बहुत सारे लोग सिद्ध हो रहे हैं, बहुत सारे लोग अरिहंत हो रहे हैं, बहुत सारे केवल ज्ञान अचीव कर रहे हैं. So when they are achieving केवल ज्ञान, they are becoming God. So the numbers of God is increasing every time. तो हमारे हिंदू फिलॉसफी में भी 35 करोड़ 80 करोड़, अब कितनी पॉपुलेशन हो गई हमारी? 1 billion 42 crores. So we, that much of God are there. So that much of God are there. There is nothing to laugh. This is very, that there is an essence, substantialist. सब में God है. We don't realize. We don't realize it. We can't see the reality, and we are fighting. That's why this is Kalyug. Satyug में people, when there is a good place, nice place, everybody respects each other. Everybody loves each other. There's happiness all around, ascending. That is Utsav Piti. So that you come to know. उसमें भी थोड़ी सी भूल हो जाती है तो क्या है, दूसरा युग आ जाता है. भूल से भूल हो गई तो हो गया, फिर दूसरा युग गलत हो गया. So this is how the things work. ये नहीं कह रहे सतयुग, I believe कि सतयुग कलयुग और ये सारे युग जितने भी है, सारे एक साथ ही कहीं ना कहीं हो रहे हैं. Somewhere it is सतयुग, somewhere it is कलयुग, somewhere it is त्रेता युग. ये चल ही रहा है हर जगह. क्योंकि अभी भी you can see that in lots of places there are tribal people. You don't know anything. We know about cameras, we know about aeroplanes, flight, and this whole thing. and or digital world, online world, and more, lots more. Space, now people are going on space also, moon also. So somebody have ideas. There are lots of people they don't know about all this. So what about them? कलयुग में है कि सतयुग में है कि त्रेता युग में है बोलो? तो कलयुग, त्रेता, जो भी चारों युग है या जो सब इसी यूनिवर्स में है. Somewhere it is that phase is running, somewhere another phase is. It's matter of phases only. So this is how they have the view of God. God is placed below Arihant, superhuman being. But superhuman being है वो, लेकिन वो is not teaching anybody. He is not doing anything. So Arihant is teaching. Arihant Tirthankaras are giving lessons to other people how to get salvation, how to be liberated from all this cycle, all these sorrows and problems of life. So they are more respected and they are more revered in Jain philosophy. Okay, Jainism. Now we will talk about the different schools. Acha, they have one more important thing. The Jains also have a different ways of death. Death, what they say about the death, what kind of death? Highest form of death. Do you have any idea कि death किस तरह की हो सकती है? नहीं, ऐसे generally, in general you tell me what type death can be in different ways. होती है ना different ways of death. Tell me. Like what? Death is a death. Time से पहले क्या, लेकिन कैसे होती है? Yeah, sometimes accidental death, sometimes suicidal death. In general, I told you. In general way, tell me what kind of death. So death होती सबकी है. कैसे हुई? That is more important. मरना तो एक दिन सबको ही है. ये कहा जाता है कि everybody should be ready for death. Anytime it can come. But how the death will come? If it's coming in a natural way, a natural process, it's good. आप 80, 90, 100 साल हो गए, healthy हैं, death is coming, welcome, let's go. लेकिन when you are young, 25, 30, just ready to fly, and उस समय death आ जाती है, it's very depressing, very disappointing. So this death कैसे होती है, that is more important. So what is the highest form of death in Jainism that a person can achieve? It is by monk or layman. The both can achieve this death. Okay. Now how? आपने सुना होगा चंद्रगुप्त मौर्य के बारे में. He went to Belagola. So he converted to Jainism and he did that. This is death by number. Write it down. Important. Samadhi marana. Samadhi marana. समाधि मरना. एंड चंद्रगुप्त ने कैसे डेथ ली थी? That was different time. How? That is called Salekhana or Santhara. That is by fasting, by meditating. This death by fasting, leaving the food, and slowly, gradually dying. That is fasting by death and meditation. And एक third है संन्यासा मरण. संन्यास लेके you are taking sannyas and not doing anything and then just dying. So what the Jainism is doing, it is allowing, giving permission to a person, spiritually advanced person. See, spiritually advanced. कि हर किसी को नहीं कि आप बोले ठीक है गुस्सा चढ़ी मैं खाना नहीं खाऊंगा चलो मैं मर जाता हूँ नहीं खाऊंगा 4-5 दिन तक. I am not going to eat. I haven't qualified the prelims. I haven't qualified mains or I am not getting any job. So गुस्से में खाना नहीं खा रहे. That is not welcome death. That is not spiritually advanced death. People who actually understand what they are doing, completely understanding, that is spiritually advanced person. जो जिसके पास ज्ञान हो गया है, केवल ज्ञान. So he has the knowledge what he is doing. So he is permitted to take this type of death according to by Salekhana or by sannyasa or by Santhara, or you by the Samadhi Marg. So they are permitted to have to take this type of test. Okay. Now we'll talk about the different types of schools that came up during that came up gradually in Jain religion. So two important major groups are what in Jainism? Two important major groups. Digambaras and Svetambaras. They are two major groups of thought, sect of Jainism. One is Digambaras and one is Svetambaras. Now this, what do you mean by Digambaras? Digambaras, what do you mean by Digambaras? Digambaras means sky clad. Digambara. Digambara. They are wearing sky. That means they are wearing nothing. They are wearing sky. They are nude. Okay. Number two is Svetambaras. What do you mean Svetambaras? White clad. White clothes. These people are wearing white clothes. The first difference between the Digambaras and the Svetambaras is this, that the Digambaras don't wear anything. They feel that we are wearing the sky, Digambara. And Svetambaras wear white clothes. This is the first major difference. Each of this sect is again divided, subdivided. They have subsect, major subsect, and then minor subset. So in Digambaras, what we have? Number one, Visa Pantha. Visa Pantha. Tera Pantha. And Tarana Pantha. Tarana Pantha is also known as Samaya Pantha. Okay, Samaya Pantha. These are major sects of Digambara. They have minor subsect also in Digambaras. They are Gumana Pantha. You have written this. This was major minor sect, major subsect. Now minor subsect of Digambara. Gumana Pantha and Tota Pantha. Huh? Digambaras hai first, major one. Then you have subdivision, that three, Tera Pantha, Tarana Pantha, and the number one is Visa Pantha. Visa Pantha 20, Visa Pantha, Tera Pantha, Tarana Pantha. Tarana Pantha ये किसी में नहीं आ रहे, इनसे टूट के गुबाना पंथा एंड तोता पंथा बने. They are not included in anything. They are separate subsect, minor subsect. और division हो गया उसमें. Okay, these are the divisions. First, we'll discuss about the Digambaras only. Now, how Digambaras and Svetambaras came into existence, how they became two different sects in Jainism. See, after the death of Mahavira, when he died after 200 years, what happened? A famine broke out in Magadha. So, when they could not tolerate this, few monks under the leadership of Bhadrabahu, they migrated to south. They migrated towards the south, and when they went to south, they were living, they were practicing all the important rule and regulation that were set by the Tirthankara, by their leaders. According to the tradition, they were living in South India. And the other monks, those who stayed back in Magad, under the leadership of Thulabhadra, what they did, they started wearing white clothes. They were not wearing anything. They went away. They were practicing all the rules and regulations. They were living their life according to the set rule and regulations monks were. Now, when they returned, they found that this monks under the leadership of Kulabhadra are wearing white dress, white clad. They were dressed in a white clad. So what they accused them of violating the rules and regulations. There came the rift between the two. They said they lots of things that creeped into the practice of these monks, those who were staying in Magad, and they accused them of violating many rules and regulations. So they had a fight, and there was a division between Digambaras and the Shwetambaras. They became two different sects, and they became two different and with totally fight. The core philosophy, the foundation philosophy, is same of this all the sects, but still they differ a lot. There's a lots of different. Basic is okay; they are all agreeing on certain things, but on many things they have total different views. Now, the first thing that is different between these people, what this Digambaras were the one. They say that it is very necessary to stay away from this all the possession, and especially the clothes also. And to get salvation, liberation, you have to be nude. Austerity have to be maintained. And they have, and the Svetambaras, naturally they have different view. And on the point of women, Digambaras, what Digambara says? Digambara says that the women don't have the body and the rigidity to become a Tirthankara or to become a monk. They say that moksha पाने के लिए, जो liberation पाने के लिए, the women don't have the body. The only Tirthankara that only the one that is Malinath. In Svetambara, it is Mali. That is lady. Only 19th Tirthankara. That is 19th one. Mali is woman in Svetambara. They are accepting Svetambaras. Listen, Digambaras say the women don't have the body and the rigidity to get moksha, salvation. So don't accept Tirthankara as a lady, 19th one. But the Digambara, but the Svetambaras, they accept, they say, no, even the woman, lady can also achieve salvation, liberation. So in their scriptures, in their books, they are acknowledging Mali as the 19th, Mali as the 19th Tirthankaras. But Digambaras, what they are saying? They are saying that this Malinath is again born as a man in a royal family, then he is renouncing everything and becoming a monk, then he is becoming a Malinath उसको नाम दिया. उन्होंने accept नहीं किया है औरतों को कि they too can be. Though Mali was a woman, but they did not accept. They have a different story. They're different altogether. The mythology, you can say, about them, that he was again, that lady, the woman was again born as a man. Then he practiced certain different austerities and he became Tirthankaras. Now he is accepted as Malinatha. This is their ideas, Digambaras. Now, according to Digambaras, what they say that when a soul attains liberation, enlightenment, usko bhook pyas kuch bhi nahi lagti. वो he is away from all this. Omniscient, केवल ज्ञान जिसको हो गया है, he doesn't feel thirsty. He is not thirsty. He doesn't feel anger, no greed, nothing. But the Svetambara says no. Even the केवल ज्ञानी, even the omniscient needs food. He also had this all qualities, but control में रखा है सब. Control में रखा है. And to certain extent, this is correct also. I think. These are the basic things. Even we have in our mythologies also, when the gods become angry. So if they don't have anger, how they are becoming? Even if they are doing drama, okay, fine. We accept that they are doing drama. We all are also doing drama only. We are also doing drama. I mean, we are really, who can be anything? We can't do anything. It's the karmic particles that is making us to do. जब आप किसी चीज को सोच लेते हो, like you people are here, you have come with a set of thoughts कि हमको जाना है, यहाँ पर बैठ के पढ़ना है, so you are studying here. अगर आप सोच ले नहीं मुझे पढ़ना नहीं, अभी उठ के क्लास छोड़ के जाना है, तो go away. As soon as the feelings comes inside you, any ideas come inside you, then you're going to act according to that. So the only thing is try to bring only the good ideas. Welcome only the good ideas. Don't let the negativity follow you or come to you towards you. That's word of. So this is what regarding hagiography. What is hagiography? What do you mean by hagiography? Hagiography means the story, the history, the life story of a sacred man. लिख लीजिए. 1,000 times I always say hagiography. Graphy, G-A. Hagiography. This is the life story of sacred man, sacred soul or man. Man or woman, anybody can be. So, hagiography. So, regarding the hagiography of Mahavira, what the Digambara says? Digambara says that they don't accept what the Shvetambaras are saying. Now, what the Shvetambaras are saying? Shvetambaras have different version, altogether different story. That is accepted by the actually Jain scripture that we are reading. Mahavira ka, the story, whatever life story we are getting from Shvetambaras. Remember this, not Digambaras. Shvetambaras ने जो लिख दिया है life story, what they have written in their scriptures about Mahavira is what we are reading and learning. That Mahavira was born and he got married, and how he was born. According to Shvetambaras, they say that the embryo was not in the Kshatriya lady. What was the name of Mahavira's mother? Trishala. Trishala was the mother. But according to the Shvetambaras, listen, according to Shvetambaras, the embryo of Mahavira was not in Trishala's womb. It was in the womb of Devanand. Devanand, a lady, Brahmin lady. ब्राह्मण लेडी में मतलब कंसेप्शन जो हुआ था महावीरा का, वो दे वांट टू गिव दैट सेक्रेटनेस. ब्राह्मण अगेंस्ट में है, दे आर टोटली अगेंस्ट ब्राह्मण, दे आर टोटली ब्राह्मणिज्म, वैदिक कल्चर. बट जैनिज्म, बट जैन्स, व्हाट दे आर सेइंग, कंसेप्शन ब्राह्मण लेडी में हुआ था बच्चे का. एंड 80 आफ्टर 83 days that embryo was shifted, was transferred from the Devanand lady to in the womb of Trishula after 83 days, and that was the handiwork of whom? Indra. God Indra did all this. So thus the Mahavira was born. So this is refuted, totally refuted by the Digambara. They don't agree. First of all, this. Second is, they say, Shvetambaras, he got married, he has a daughter, and then he, after the death of his parents, he left his home. This is what Shvetambara says. But the Digambara says, no, he did not get married. He was never married, and he married to Bachchan, there was no child, and he left his home before the death of his parents. Parents were alive and he left the home. Left the home is accepted by everybody. He became a monk, he became a Thankara. But the beach ka jo chari cheeze hai, they have different version, they have different story, and they have different. You need to remember this. According to whom? Shvetambara. Hum log ne to yahi padha na, his mother was Trishula and he gave a daughter was there. So Shvetambaras are writing all this. Okay. So this version is from. So now, regarding the idols of the Thankaras, what the Digambaras and the Shvetambaras have concept. Digambaras, what they do? Tell me what will be their idols like? See, they are sky clad. Their Tirthankaras will be also sky clad only, nude, no ornaments, no decoration, and the eyes are downcast in meditation. This is what their idols are of Tirthankaras. But the Svetambara का क्या होगा? बहुत सुंदर, well decorated, wearing different precious stones, precious dress. They are decorating their Tirthankaras क्योंकि वो खुद पहन रहे हैं तो उनको भी खूब अच्छा अच्छा. And the marble eyes are inserted inside the idols. This is what the Svetambara idols are. These differences are very important. Listen, go through them. Now, regarding canonical literature. Now, canonical literature. What do you mean by canonical literature? Canonical literature का क्या मतलब है? Canonical literature का मतलब है official work, official literature. There are ये छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं. You need to know, learn. Canonical literature, the official. That is rules and regulation aspects where the rules and regulation are set. Those are known as canonical literature. Literature can be written by me. You, anybody can write any piece of work. That will become a literature. If so that will not become canonical literature. जो canonical officially जहाँ से release हो रहा है कि हाँ this is regarded authority, that is known as canonical literature. So regarding canonical literature, what Digambaras are saying, Digambaras don't accept any scriptures in literature. They say कि जो Tirthankaras लोग सिखा के गए, पढ़ा के गए, what they have taught, everything is lost. Nothing is there, nothing is remained. So there is nothing. So there is no scripture. They don't accept in the first council. They did attend in the first, second council. They did not attend the Kambaras. They did not accept any Angas, this sutras, whatever they have, Jain literature is there. They refute all. And all the Jain literature that we have today is the work of Svetambara. Remember this. All the work is of Svetambara. Now, what they do, they have written something, not the literature, they're not accepting this original one, but they have some books. The Digambaras too have some books, and they make use the term Purans. Purans का सब ये very important. Purans for the hagiographies. जो stories लिखी गई है उसके लिए जो different sacred work have been done, they use the word Purans. And the Svetambaras use the word Charita. Charita for this work, for those works. Okay, this is the difference. Sounding simple but very important. Purans and Charita, they use this word. Now, regarding the food of ascetics, how to take food? They Digambaras take food from only one house. जहाँ से उन्होंने संकल्प ले लिया है. They are going to take with the folded hands, knotted hands. They are going to take food from one house only, from where household they have taken the sankalp. I'm going to take from. But the Svetambaras take from different doors. They collect food from different doors, from different houses. This is the difference between them. Now, regarding the possession also, yesterday I talked, Digambaras only take two possessions. क्या था possession? क्या था उनका Rajaharna and command. These are only two Digambaras. Svetambaras have 14 possessions, sometimes more than 14. They are wearing dress first of all, lion clothes है उनके पास. They are wearing different other things also along with them. So they altogether have 14 possessions. Okay, Svetambaras. Now we'll talk about these are the major differences between the Digambaras and the Svetambaras. How they came into and what are the major differences between Svetambaras and Digambaras. Now we'll talk about the subset, minor subset. Sorry, major subset. Visa Pantha. पहले Visa Pantha. कौन है Visa Pantha? Digambaras. Digambaras, Visa sect. Now Visa Pantha, the followers of the Visa Pantha support the important, right, because these are important things. Support the Dharma Gurus. Dharma Gurus. Dharma Gurus कौन है? That is the religious authorities. known as Bhattaraka. Known as Bhattaraka. These Bhattarakas was what? Religious authority. They were the head of a religious places. So these Bhattarakas, Bisa Panthas are followers of Bisa Pantha. They support the Bhattarakas, the head of the Jaina head. They were the head of a religious authority, but the head of a religion. They worship the idol. This Bisa Panthas worship the idols of whom? देखिए छोटी छोटी चीजें बट इंपॉर्टेंट. दे वर्शिप, जितना नाम बताए बस उतने को वर्शिप करते हैं. दे वर्शिप तीर्थंकरा and also the idols of Padmavati and Kshetrapal. Kshetrapal जो बाहर खड़े रहते हैं, so outside the temple. Kshetrapal, they are the one who are worshipped by Bisa Pantha and other deities in the temple and other smaller deities which are there in the temple. They worship these idols with what? With what? With saffron. They worship idols जो हैं, they worship these idols with saffron, important, flowers, fruits, sweets, scented incense sticks. See, they are using all these things to worship, the things which the Hindu people also, those who are called Hindu, also worship their gods in such a way. While performing, this is important, write it down. While performing, right, important. While performing this worship, they sit. They don't stand. They only sit and do the worship, puja. They don't stand. They sit where they sit? They sit on the ground, okay? They sit on the ground and do the puja. And do not stay. They perform आरती भी बैठे बैठे कर रहे हैं, आरती, and they distribute prasad also. These are the activities that is done by Bisa Panthas. Now, Bisa Panthas, the followers are in Maharashtra, Karnataka, South India. See, you can see the western side only. Maharashtra, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Southern India, they are coming down like this. Rajasthan. Now, Tera Pantha. Tera Pantha, this particular sect grew in North India. North India. See, since it arose, Bhattarakas, you remember Bhattaraka, religious heads are worshipped by Bisa Panthas, acknowledged by Bisa Panthas. They are, yeah, Rajasthan, South India. See, they are acknowledging the authority of Bhattarakas. South India में Bhattarakas so accepted, the other religious guru head. But in North India, what is happening is this sect, Tera Pantha, is protesting, revolting against the Bhattarakas. They are not accepting Bhattarakas as their head. This is the difference between Bisa Pantha and Tera Pantha. They don't like the domination and conduct of the Bhattarakas. So the Bhattarakas lost their importance in North India. And this sect, Tera Pantha, came into being. But in South India, still Bhattarakas are very important. They worship the idol. This Tera Panthas worship the idols of only Tirthankaras. Only Tirthankaras, not of any other idol. कोई और दूसरे आइडल की पूजा ये नहीं करते, सिर्फ तीर्थंकरा की करते हैं. पद्मावती, क्षेत्रपाल जो और बाइनर डेटीज हैं जो कर रहे थे बीसा पंथा, they don't worship. They just worship तीर्थंकरा. And another difference, वो बैठ के पूजा करते थे, ये खड़े होके कर रहे थे. They worship the idols not with flowers, fruits and other green vegetables known as sachita. Sachita चीजों से नहीं पूजा करते हैं. Flower, fruits and other green vegetables. Sachita means, you know what is the meaning of Sachita? हिंदी शब्द है सचिता, जिसमें जीव होता है, flowers, fruits, green veg, जिसमें this are Sachita things, चेतना है इनमें. That's why they are not using this for the worship. What they are using for the worship? Akshar. Akshar. चावल का जो अक्षर, वो they are using. These are minor different. They are minor things but important one. अक्षर, cloves, sandal, ये सारी चीजें ये यूज कर रहे हैं इन their पूजा. Almonds, dry fruits, जो निकल आया है पेट से, आ चुका है, मतलब हो गया, उनको dry fruits. They are using them for their worship, for their prayers. And as I told you, they stand and they don't sit. There's another difference between Visa Pantha and Tera Pantha. And they do not perform aarti, they do not distribute prasad. वो लोग ये कर रहे हैं तो हम लोग ये नहीं करेंगे, हम लोग ये करेंगे. That is the main problem of every jiva, every soul. And ego इतना सबका है कि आपने ये कर रहा है तो हम ये करेंगे. So now another sect, Tarana Pantha. That is also known as Samaya Pantha. Why it is known as Samaya Pantha? Because the followers of this Tarana Pantha worship Sarnaya. Sarnaya. What do you mean by Sarnaya? They worship Sarnaya. What is Sarnaya? Sarnaya is sacred books. Sacred books. They worship sacred books. The main three traits, the main three characteristics of Samaya Pantha, Samaya Pantha, is that they are against idol worship. ये दोनों तो आइडल वर्शिप कर रहे हैं, एक तो तीर्थंकरस को ही खाली आइडल वर्शिप कर रहे हैं, बाकी the rest of them are many deities also, Padmavati also, and Kshetrapal also. But this Tarana Pantha, these people, those who are followers of Tarana Pantha, what they are doing? They have three basic characteristics. One is against idol worship. Number two is absence of outward religious practices. जो अच्छा चढ़ा के, फूल चढ़ा के, ये सब करके, nothing is followed by them. No outward showy business by them. No religious practices, showy practices by these people. And third is ban on the caste distinction. Totally ban on the caste distinction. These people strongly refute idol worship, and they have their own temples. Temples are there, but in temples, what they have? What they have in temples? In temples, they like Gurdwara में है वो. So in the same way, they have this sacred books. In their temples, they have sacred books. Instead of idols, they have sacred books. This is important. And they worship them. गुरुद्वारे में कौन सी होती है किताब? गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब को ही पूजा करते हैं, sacred book. So they do not offer any articles because they don't practice anything. They only value spiritual knowledge, spiritual practices. Spiritual ही practices or spiritual knowledge को ही they only give importance and nothing else. So the places where they are confined, जहाँ पर हैं ऐसे लोग तराना पंथास, they are in Bundelkhand, Malwa, areas of MP, Khandes, that is like in central area and towards the south, an area of Maharashtra. Central area, central Madhya Pradesh, or in Maharashtra, this area only. Now, minor subsect. Minor sect where we have Gumana Pantha. Gumana Pantha, what these people are doing, this sect stresses on purity. This sect, Gumana Pantha, the followers of Gumana Pantha give stress on purity. And purity of what? Purity of conduct. Your conduct should be good, pure, and self-discipline. and self-discipline and strict adherence on the precepts. Precepts means rules and regulations. Precepts. Strict adherence. Adherence means you need to follow strictly to the rules and regulations. What is written in the Jain scriptures, what has been taught by your leaders should be followed strictly. Precepts. So strict adherence to precepts. Precepts means rules and regulations. Okay. What they why they are stressing on the purity? Because in the ahimsa is going to an extreme level, and these people are extremely following those things. Like, don't light the candle. If you light the candle, what Visapantha are lighting the candle? They are giving arti, doing arti and all. They are going against the ahimsa, the very core principle of the Jainism. अगर आप लाइट जलाएंगे, आग जलाएंगे, तो what will happen? You are going to harm the insect, the living being, the living organism that are in the air. So you don't light the candle according to Zumana Pantha. They are strictly following the non-violence, ahimsa. They visit and see the image. Kahin ja rahe hain, they are just watching the images. That's it. And baki cheez, the conduct should be pure. They are giving more stress on your conduct. That is right charitra. Right faith, right, you have right conduct, right, your charitra, conduct should be followed. They are giving more stress to this. Now another pantha, that is Tota Pantha, subsect, small one. इसमें Tota Pantha का मतलब क्या हुआ? Tota means 16.5. वीसा पंथा था, 13 पंथा था, तो वीसा पंथा 13 पंथा से टूट के तोता पंथा बना 16.5. What they are doing? They are taking some traits, some attributes of Visa Pantha and some traits of the Tera Pantha, and they are becoming Tota Pantha followers. So we see that they are following few elements, few attributes of Visa Pantha and few characteristics, few features of the Tera Pantha, and they are becoming Tota Pantha. Very less followers they have. Only in MP. You can find this type of people only in MP. Like MP may be बहुत ही कम है. Now Jains are very less. Now we are coming to we have 10 minutes. Okay, let's finish this topic. Do you have any class? Which one? I can take 10 minutes. Finish कर लेते हैं. हाँ? Okay. Tomorrow let's do. कोई बात नहीं. He's saying tomorrow. Do you have something, Jitin? Do you have something to do? I mean, other than studying. हो जाता क्या है? नहीं ये बहुत छोटा सा है. Let me finish. बहुत थोड़ा सा है. श्वेतांबर. क्योंकि अच्छा है, खत्म हो जाएगा ना. The Shwetambar subsects are only very 3 subsects are there. One is Murti Pujaka. One Murti Pujakas. We can make out from the very name only Murti Pujaka. They are the followers. They worship idols. They offer flowers. देखिए श्वेतांबरा का सबसेक्ट है मूर्ति पूजकास. And what they are doing, worshipping idols. And how they are worshipping, offering flowers, fruits, saffron, everything. They always Shwetambaras क्या है तो colorful dresses, they're adorning, they're decorating their idols, they're doing everything. Like Hindus decorate their Krishna, भोले शंकर, सबको खूब सुंदर सुंदर सजाते हैं, खूब अच्छे अच्छे से पूजा करते हैं. तो इसी तरह से they are the one who they are doing. They stay in temples. Where they stay in temples or in a reserve place. Or in a reserve place, reserve building. This is known as Upashraya. Upashraya. These are reserve places for the monks. They stay in temples or they stay in a reserve place, that is the Upashraya. Okay, the building is known. The main attributes of the Murti Pujakas are, number 1, Pujera, that is worshipper. Pujera, worshipper. Number 2, Deravasi. डेरा, DE, डेरा बोलती हैं, डेरा, डेरावासी. पुजेरा, number 1 पुजेरा, that is worshipper. number 2 is डेरावासी, that is temple resident. जो टेम्पल में रहते हैं उनको डेरावासी कहते हैं. number 3 is चैत्यवासी, that is also चैत्य में, चैत्य में जो रहते हैं, चैत्य the places, that is also known as temple only, temple resident. then is मंदिरा, मंदिर मतलब मंदिरा मार्गी, those who are going to mandir, they are staying in their homes but going to mandir. So these are the attributes of third is Chaityavasi, Chaityva, Chaityavasi, that is also temple resident. number second, Sthanakvasi, Sthanavasi, Sthanavasi. number 2 subset. Okay, Sthanakvasi, they are two single word. They do not believe in the idol worship. That's the difference comes. एक idol worship करेगा, एक नहीं करेगा. Sthanakvasi. They do not worship idols at temples and thus do not have temples. Simple. They worship what? Thanakas. They worship where? Not what. Sorry. Thanakas. They worship where? Thanakas. What is Thanakas? Thanakas are big prayer hall. There's Thanakas. Big prayer hall. Prayer hall. Temple नहीं है. But they have prayer hall. Thanakas उसको कहते हैं. Thanakas. उस prayer hall में they sit and what they do? They practice spirituality. They stay there. They do fasting, festivals, practices, prayers and discourses. This is what they do in their prayer hall. No temples, no idol worship. तो pilgrimage में भी नहीं जाते, कहीं भी नहीं. Nowhere. So this are the main attributes are dhundiya. The main attributes of this Thanakvasis are dhundiya, that are searchers. They move around. Dhundiya नाम सुना होगा, I think. नहीं सुना है? Huh? Now they have become these people are, but they were related to this people, this sect. Dhundiya, searchers. They are searching for the truth. They are dhundiya. Number 2 is sadhu margi, sadhu margi. Followers of sadhu, that is ascetic. Those who follow sadhu margi, margi. They are found in Punjab, Gujarat, where that place, that belt, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Malwa. These places are only for all the sects. North India, we have only one sect, that is Digambaras one. Or if you have in South India, but North India, where they could not have get ground, Jainism could not get ground. Now Tera Pantha. They are followers of sadhus. Now Tera Pantha. Tera Pantha हम लोग में दिगंबरास में भी था. Okay. Tera Pantha क्या कर रहे थे? What they were doing? No, no. They were worshipping idols, and this Tera Pantha are not worshipping idols. This is major difference आता है. Prelims में this has been asked. So what they are doing? They are not worshipping idols. That is Tera Pantha of Digambaras are worshipping idols, but the Tera Pantha of Shwetambaras are not worshipping idols. They are finely organized. ये लोग एकदम finely organized sect है. What? ये लोग का main attribute क्या है? They follow a leader, a guru, and whatever the leader is saying, they are going to adhere. They are going to strictly follow those orders of the guru. This is the major characteristic. This is the last one. This is last one. Correct. Shwetambaras में ज़्यादा नहीं था. That's why it took only 10 minutes. So the आचार्य जो है, जो leader है, जो religious head है, जो guru है, उसी की बातें ये लोग पक्का आंख मूंद के, blindfolded, they are going to follow the guru, whatever the guru is saying. This is the main characteristic of Tera Panthas of Svetambara. They are non-idolatrous, they don't worship idols, but they just follow the Acharya and Guru. This is what they have. They are considered, this Tera Panthas are considered reformist because they are giving a different concept to altogether to the religion. They reform लाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि with lots of things have been done. The religion should be the simple way, just a leader, a guru, and acharya, and follow him. Whatever the, because we can't know everything, right? We have to take somebody as our leader to understand. We हम लोग को सब कुछ नहीं आ सकता. We need someone. बिना गुरु के ज्ञान नहीं. तो वैसे गुरु मिले आपको. You have to understand who you want to make guru, and you follow him blindly. Then only you can achieve something. This is what it is saying. And this, when these people are that simple, so what they do, they don't construct any monasteries, they don't construct any, where they stay wherever they get place. किसी भी घर में householder gives a place to this monk, you can stay there. Rainy season होता है, so they generally stay somewhere. So बाकी समय में तो they are roaming about only. So these people, wherever the place, they don't construct any monastery. Lots of other monks are constructing monasteries for themselves. But these people, this sect is not doing anything. Simply following Guru, whatever he is telling, and they are staying wherever they get place to stay. Okay, these are the subsect of Jainism. In next lecture, we are going to do next class Jain literature. Then the Jainism will be finished. We'll take up Buddhism. Okay? And these people are found in वही फिर सारी जगह वही है, राजस्थान, बीकानेर, जोधपुर. They are not going anywhere other than that place. वो घूम फिर के वही गुजरात, राजस्थान और which state? गुजरात, राजस्थान, महाराष्ट्र. थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़े तो मालवा, बुंदेलखंड. बस. This is the place in South India. In South India, at one time, in South India, Jainism was very strong. South India में they made place. North India में they could not. तो बुद्धिज्म वहां बहुत फ्लरिश कर गया था. भाई ये थोड़ा कम.